Okay, so I was nominated by Rides with Grudge to do the Game of Fours. I'm not a motovlogger, so I don't have the setup to actually ride and talk at the same time. I tried that, yelling at my camera while riding around. Didn't work. So maybe I'll put some footage as a blooper at the end. But Rides with Grudge nominated me to do this, so his link is in the description. Check him out. So in order to answer the questions, I'm going to ride around Edmonton and hopefully give you guys a bit of a show. Let's go. Stopping for gas. Paying $1.05 per liter. 3.8 liters to the US gallon. Hoping you guys can see that behind me. Figured I'd use that iconic Canadian landmark to do the first four foods. They're pretty straightforward. Potatoes. I like my potatoes. I like them pretty much every way. You can make any meal better by adding potatoes. Because, you know, when you have potatoes, you need meat and potatoes. So I really like a really good steak. You know, it's easy. You have a lot more flexibility to cook a good steak. And it's more forgiving that if you don't get the temperature exactly right, it's still a good steak. But there's no cure for a bad steak, because you can't cook it better. How's that for an analogy? You can't cook bad steak better. The other one is popcorn. Bit of a popcorn freak. Like my popcorn. And the other snack I like is Hawkins cheeses. You know, the orange bag. Very crunchy. Not those cheese puffs. I mean crunchy cheesies. Post up a picture because I don't know if they have them all over. Anyway, that's my 4 foods. On to the next one. I'm here outside the offices of the Canadian Cancer Society. Anyway, even with all that beeping, I'm going to try and hit up the 4 drinks. Even though I was just at Tim Hortons, I do like coffee. And not a huge Tim Hortons fan, which I know is blasphemous for many Canadians, but I just don't need to have it every single day, all the time, for every single cup of coffee, which is what a lot of the Tim Hortons people do. So I do like coffee as different roast. I like trying different things because I like variety. Same thing with beer. My next drink is going to be talking about, you know, I like microbrews, the small breweries. I'm less infatuated with some of the big brands, although I usually have a lot of the big brands as my current staples always, but I'm always experimenting with sampler packs, things like that. My spirits. I'm dabbling in the learning about Scotch, because why not? And I like my spiced rums. I like good whiskeys. I like good spirits. The other thing that's and the third one that I have to say out of the blue that I really enjoy but never really get that often, pink lemonade. Don't ask me why. I just enjoy it. It's just one of those weird ones. So I got a meeting here for my support group, so I will get back to you guys afterwards. 4 names I go by. Well, I figured I'd be the smart ass and say, well, I go by Rob. In basic trading, a lot of people went with Bob. Also, as a little kid, went with Robbie with all my family, and Robert through school. But I'm sure that wasn't quite the type of names he was getting after. So let's go for a ride. But anyway, some of the names. Being a military aviator. When I was early in the career, some people thought it was funny, called me Flyboy. And then I got promoted to Air Force Captain. So I was Captain Rob for a while to some people. There was a guy in high school. Only one guy called me Stretch. Never understood why. But then there was the nickname that stuck through me through most of my flying career. I'll spell it out in the bottom. Franken Taco. Based on my trade, I was a tactical coordinator on the mighty Sea King helicopter. So the Taco was my seat designation. But being my size, stature, and ravishing good looks, Frankenstein also became a connection. So they milked that for a while. But anyway, on to the next parts. Okay, so places I've lived. Gonna have to go with, well, for you, Grudge, Winnipeg. Then I'm gonna have to do the coasts, Victoria and Halifax. If I'm really good, I'll make this a cute little map in the corner. No guarantees. And then to round it out, I'm gonna go with Yellowknife as places I've lived. The military has moved me around quite a bit, so thanks to Canadian taxpayers. But could you hire a better company next time? I really didn't have fun. Thanks. So my project's starting to get them together for when the snow flies. Do some other work. And so talk about 4 places I've been. I figured I would just try to keep it semi-local to Canada, North America. So I'm going to go with San Diego. I spent a lot of time there traveling with the Navy and the military. Then I might as well go to the other side of the coast, Charleston, South Carolina. Again, with Navy and helicopters. Then my time in Yellowknife, I visited Alert and Juneau, Alaska. So the writing portion is done. Now I'm at the hard part, trying to figure out who to nominate. The reality is, I look at my huge number of subscribers and realize I don't have 4. Everyone on there's already been nominated, and Darth Ram, well, can't nominate him. He's kind of, how shall we say, gibbled. So cheers to him, and let's hope he gets well before the next riding season. Sure he will, but this riding season is done. So it really narrowed things down to I can nominate 1 channel. So my nomination is for Braaptastic. I'm sure his video will be Braaptacular. But hey, as one cancer patient to another, Brap, giver, talk soon. Anyway, everyone else, thanks for watching, and hope you like it. Braaptacular. Where do I come up with this shit? Need milk. Got milk.